Hey guys, it's Jenny, Vintage Soul Crafter. I wanted to share with you the final cookbook that I created at my sister's request for my niece, Catherine, and it's actually a really special time for her to be getting this for her birthday next month. Because she lives in Petaluma and it's been a rough time. They have not had to evacuate their home, but they did lose electricity. They didn't have any water. I guess they have a well, but they don't have any hot water and so forth. I mean, nothing compared to what other people have had to go through, but still, it's difficult. And she's going to be having a baby. So anyway, Cass, I hope that you love this. I love it. I'm actually really pleased with how it turned out. I finished it last week for the most part, but somehow managed to delete the video that I made, and then I was fussing around with it and doing all the little details. So anyway, this is it. Cass's Cookery, with a K, of course. It's got these cute little charms that I put the wine bottle opener because I know she likes her wine, so I put that at the front. But you can take those off. They're not permanent or anything, and the little clips come off and so forth. So let's go in. This is, again, the vinyl from the vinyl wallpaper. I'm really happy with how this turned out. This could have been a disaster because I made some real bozo mistakes. But anyway, still learning, figuring it out. It's going to be a little stiff probably until it gets worked out real well by you. So, yeah. All right. It has the 3 signatures and, three signatures. And there's a little room for it to grow, I mean, yeah, it's a cookbook. So it's okay if it's kind of fatty. And things will compress and so forth. I had to stop myself from continuing to add things to it. But I did go ahead and for the most part used everything that was in the kit. And so yeah, so here's the first signature, and I'm just going to go through this, you guys, and not, would help if I stayed in frame, and not spend a whole crazy amount of time. I think I shared, maybe I did, maybe I didn't in the last video. I had to make some adjustments because this paper, some of this cookbook paper is so fragile. I don't know why they would make cookbooks out of such thin paper, but they did, maybe because there was always so many pages in a cookbook. But anyway, I reinforced it and I went like 80 shades of washi tape on this and just had a good time and said, I do what I want. I can get crazy if I want, and just had fun with it. And I'm really happy with it, actually. So this is the Jello. And then I found these really cool, I think they're Avery. No, they're actually not. They're just some brand I'd never heard of. But they're gummy, on the back. So, yeah, they've been around a while. This, if I had to do over again, I wouldn't put sticking so far out here. But that's how it is now. Gave you some of these fun recipe cards that have been found at various different places, estate sales. Stuck some of the, various different ones from the magazines. Doily there. I love these index cards. These are the resource cards, so refrigerator, and just so you never forget, it says so on the back. And some of these recipes sound delicious and wonderful. Others, maybe not so much. Little coffee dyed index cards for you to write. There's plenty of spaces for you to write your own recipes. I want it to leave plenty of room. If you take this stuff out of here, you have room behind to write things on. Lots of pages. So, and then in addition to that, the cards. Somebody's, I'm not sure what that says, but anyway, they're noodle chips. Oh, I don't know. No, that's it. That's the whole recipe. This is that one. Not so sure that, I don't know. Try it. Let me know, Cass. Try it. I have just fallen in love with these Rolodex cards. They are so handy and fun to use. I love incorporating them. And I'm going to continue now. Gold medal, icebox cookies. deluxe meatloaf. Make sure you know, your bacon is cooked. That doesn't look very appetizing to me. Sauteed fillets with caper sauce. Another little, I didn't put something in all of them, okay, because I wanted you to be able to do that and discover some of these little spots for yourself. Sorry, I'm going to take that off while I go through. Another little tuck spot here, plenty of places for you to write again. Another tuck spot here. And here, another gold medal lemon filling for cake. You could tuck something here if you wanted to. Mostly I just had the vision to staple it in there and do the doodads, you know, the little doodads that I like to do. So, yeah. And then this is the page that I sewed it and washi it because it was just, again, so fragile, but I love these colors. Love these colors. Places for you to write. Bean and mushroom salad. I'm sure it tastes delicious, but not so sure about that one. And then tuck spot here, tuck spot here, and here I put this jambalaya recipe casserole dish in here, and right here, this is a ginormous recipe card that tucks into this little pocket here with some yummy looking, I'm not sure what kind of pie this is. It must be some kind of pot pie or something because I don't know why you would serve it with salad and asparagus. Initially this looked to me like some kind of, you know, sweet pie, but no, I'm not thinking so. I love that dish right there, that bowl. More of the Rolodex, places for you to write your own recipes. Another fragile, again, more places, tuck spots, and pockets. This chicken salad recipe that actually looks really good. You could take this out. It's just paper clipped in there. Use it for recipes. Where there was, you know, I've tried to include the recipes so you can see them and actually try them if you want to, and some of the little tips and stuff. Because I think they're cool and they're fun, and you know, that's part of the whole point of creating something like this and using these old recipes, vintage recipes and whatnot. So chili con carne, yeah, I mean, you know, some of these look pretty good. Lima beans, os. That is a legume that I do not know how or why anyone could ever eat it or like it. No offense, but it's disgusting. It still would make me gag. And okay, since I made this by the request of my sister, true story, as girls, she's 4 years older, about 4 years older than me. And I might still reinforce some of the center signatures with washi tape. I might do that if I remember. Anyway, I would sit at the dinner table until like it was bedtime and then some. I was not going to eat those lima beans. And my husband loves them. My mom loves them. My sister, I do not think, Missy, I don't think you like them. You can comment down below. Carrot salad. Looks pretty good. Homemade pizza sandwich. I mean, I love this. Here's the carrot salad. Mayonnaise, a small can of crushed grated carrots and raisins. That's it. That's the carrot salad. You had to write that down. Tuck spots, places to write. This again is just paper clipped on. Anyway, I don't think, Missy, you actually like them either. I don't, but she would eat them for me. Isn't that a big sister for you? Nice little cute little, I've incorporated these kind of old retro-y, vintagey, and then these are just little line pieces of paper, you know, if you wanted to jot a recipe down or it looked good to you or whatever, I'll stick it in that way. It'll be easier. Yeah, she would eat them for me. This was, I thought I was going to glue this onto a page, but I ended up not doing it. But it had a couple yummy looking recipes on there. Cheese straws. That looks pretty darn good to me. So I just went ahead and clip that on there. And then this is the last signature. Here's an envelope. I didn't incorporate the envelope because I love these envelopes, but for this purpose, you know, but you can tuck stuff in there. You can write on it. Yeah, so anyway, Missy, God bless you, sister, because you would eat my, or at least some of them, at least like the 5, because I was 5 years old, so I had to eat 5 lima beans. But I was going to sit there. I was going to sit there until I was 90 years old if I had to. I was not going to eat those lima beans. Peas are one thing. The peas I could hide in my stuffed potatoes, and they still made my eyes close, which means they made me gag, because when you gag, your eyes close. Stuffed pork chops, Swiss steak. Another little, I love this paper with bread, because I know my niece loves bread, and I might stick something in there. A card, you know. Let's see if I have one over here. I have one handy that'll work, but I'll stick something in there. Another one of those photo resource cards. It's a pocket, and then I just, you know, doodadded up the index card there. Plenty of places to write. Split pea soup. I love split pea soup when it's made well. This looks pretty yummy to me with like croutons, or maybe that's ham or bacon, I'm not sure. But yeah, vizichua, roast pork. This isn't a tuck spot, it's just a little scrap with the bread, but it was too yummy looking to, oh gosh, you guys, I'm sorry, too yummy looking to get rid of. Stuffed pork chops. Plenty of place to write. Another tuck spot here. Yeah, I probably will go ahead and little ham tuck spot. And preparing vegetables, I thought, you know, that might be useful information. Au gratin, timing, ring molds, because you know, you gotta have a ring mold. You gotta have a Jello mold, some kind of mold with a ring with so lime luscious sodas. I don't know, double orange fizz. Oh, it's kind of good. Canopy flower pots. Yeah, so I will eat peas. I'm still not overly crazy about them, but they're not nasty to me like they used to be. And then this is the last page, and I just made this kind of double pocket thing, and that was one of those little old clippy things. I just stuck it on there. It was in the kit, but I didn't really use it. They're more decorative than useful, really, or you can use them as a tab on the side to find your place. Another gold medal boiled icing. And then the backs of these are blank, so you can use them for your notes. So I just tucked those in there anyway. And then there's another envelope here in a little tuck spot, and you can write on it and stick things in the envelope. And then this was one of the pages that I had to adjust. I made it too heavy, and it's really, it's, you know, it's definitely fragile. So, but, you know, I went ahead and sewed it and did all this other stuff, and then it has this kind of cool buffet table, how to set it up, you know, away from the wall and then against the wall. And yeah, I mean, table settings, and you know, if you forget where, if you're ever doing the formal thing and you forget where your knives and your forks and so forth are supposed to go. And then this is the egg stuffed with bacon, which looked pretty good, and a little omelet. So yeah, so I just went ahead and clipped those on to the very back, clipped that on, and you can do with it as you like. And there is the back of your cookbook recipe keeper junk journal. And I love it. I'm happy with it, and I hope you will be too. Happy birthday. I love you, and thanks everybody for tuning in, subscribing, and please feel free to leave a comment, a thumbs up if you dig this here recipe book, and I'll see you soon. I'm all out of the thing range. Sorry. Okay, good night.